Hello everyone and welcome back to Ringside Recap. I'm your host Jade Gaming Spot and I'm alongside with my other co-host if you want to introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Amit from At the World of Amit.
And today we are reviewing the recent PLE which was King and Queen of the Ring. So let's get into it.
So we kicked off King of the Ring or we didn't kick off the King of the Ring. This was a pre-show match. We had this WWE Women's Undisputed Tag Team match. I feel like we discussed yesterday. This is not going to change for
Yeah.
sure, but I think it was a good match overall. Right? I actually enjoyed it. There were good spots in the match, especially the ending. Right, it was very nice.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of this match?
Well, to be honest, when I was going into this match watching it, I was like, I mean, it's a match, you know. It's not gonna really be anything that, it's not gonna be exciting. Well,
Yeah,
it is, but like, it's not gonna be as exciting as the main
the show.
matches.
Yeah,
So, pretty good match. I like the spots. The ending was good, but Bianca, pushed Jade Cargill when she was trying to kick up, but that's fine.
yeah,
Um, Obviously, they weren't gonna win. Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae weren't gonna win, but it was a pretty good match.
yeah.
The chemistry between them is pretty good,
It's
but
improving all the time, isn't it? Now I think
but I'm
Jade
waiting
is.
for them to turn on one another.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna happen soon.
yeah.
But yeah,
So
pretty good match.
and I think yeah, even Indy doing I like that. It was very funny. I thought Indy was doing her. She's mocking Bianca Belair with her braids. I thought it was very funny. Uh, but yeah, I think Larry and Indy are another example of NXT stars coming in and not sort of getting that much of a push, right? So I hope
Yeah.
something happens with them as well, right? So, and when these guys split eventually, hopefully the titles also get split and somehow some of these girls get some title on them. Uh, yeah, I think we have nothing much to say about this match apart from that. Yeah, it was a very nice thing to kick off. Nice little spots. Jade and Bianca improving all the time. I guess that's about it for this one.
Yeah.
Uh, and I think moving on to the first match of the show, we had Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan, and there you go. We have Liv Morgan as the new champion.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of the overall match? Do you like what happened? Uh, how do you think this is going to go moving forward?
Well, the match to start off with was actually very good. I didn't expect it to be that good because I was like, sometimes live matches can be a little bit boring, but
Yeah,
this one was actually pretty good. The chemistry between them was pretty good. I liked like many of the spots, like for example, that move on the ropes was pretty good by Liv Morgan.
yeah,
Those other spots and then Dominic coming in.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I
That was
was
so
kind of
unexpected.
expecting Dominic, but because before the show he said to Liv Morgan, "Oh, I'm going to
I'm
do
gonna cost you. Yeah,
anything to not get well, for you not to win the title." But Dominic actually helps Liv to win the
yeah,
title, so I bet Dominic's gonna get spanked when he gets home. But
yeah,
anyways, yeah, Liv Morgan winning was I predicted that because
yeah,
I was like, yeah, Liv should hold it until Rhea comes back. And
yeah.
then they can do whatever they want with that. Yeah, so pretty good match overall. So solid 8 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I mean that's why when I think we were kind of critical about Becky winning previously, right? But I think whatever you say,
Yeah,
the matches she's on is generally very good. So I think she does so much work every week in week out, right? So I think she's generally her matches are very good. So that's one thing. And then, like you said, this match was better than I thought it would, and I we kind of knew, I guess, right, that Liv would win because otherwise, what's the point of the whole feud, right? Then
yeah,
they
that's
can't
true.
push Liv and Rhea later and stuff like this. Yeah, the Dominic one was very unexpected for me. Right?
Mm,
I was actually thinking the other way, maybe because Rhea is no longer there. I thought Dom is going to become like Liv's mommy or whatever right now. So I was actually thinking of it that way, but then looks like Dom is trying to sort of get back at Liv. Interestingly, I think there's going to be a rematch, isn't it? In the end of the
Oh
show, I
yeah,
think Becky was saying there's going to be a rematch.
on Raw.
Yeah, so it's I'm not sure I wanted the rematch because it means that Becky has to lose again, is what I think it means, right? So
Or it's a disqualification, which protects both of them.
yeah, and then yeah, that's true. Maybe there's some more involvement from Dom again, and again he screws over Becky, and yeah, Becky gets a feud with Rhea again as well because of that reason, right? So
Yeah,
yeah, so it's nice to see though, but like Liv winning. Hopefully she has a good reign, and yeah, so that'll be nice. This is the second reign, isn't it? She's been a champion before, right?
oh yeah, in 2022, yeah, when
Yeah,
she cashed in.
yeah. So hopefully this. I think
Pretty,
that wasn't
pretty
that great.
short.
Yeah,
It was very a short reign as well, because
yeah,
obviously Ronda Rousey,
yeah,
trash wrestler.
yeah,
Anyways,
yeah. So, so good. So let's see how Liv takes this reign, and hopefully she holds it until Rhea comes back. That'll be a nice little match again because that hasn't happened yet, right? So that'll be a
yeah,
nice match to see. Uh, cool. So moving on to the next match. Then after this, just the IC Championship match, which
yeah,
again, like all of the King of the Ring matches, was an awesome match. Uh, Whenever there's a triple threat, right? So there's always this so many spots, like we don't know who's going to win all the time, and it's always nice. Uh, I mean, I think Sami winning was the wrong decision, but it was kind of predictable in a way that it's kind of his second home crowd, right? So he's going to be
yeah. That's very
so
true.
he is not going to lose. Bronson Reed doing crazy spots over here, right? He was doing like suicide dives from the middle rope and everything. So Bronson Reed is underrated at this point. I think he's had so many good matches. Uh,
Deserves the title, to be honest.
Sorry, what is that?
I said he deserves a title
Oh
reign.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Bronson deserves the title, and then uh, yeah, I think we had again the spot with Otis and the Alpha Academy stuff happening, right?
Yeah,
So
I expected that, but I thought Otis would actually do it, not accidentally, just do it on purpose.
yeah,
But he didn't, he did it on accident, so it kind of tells a story
yeah,
of Otis and Maxine leaving.
yeah,
Because, Chad Gable ordered Maxine to not, go with him to the match, which is kind of sad.
yeah.
But,
Yeah, he's just being an ass to them, right? Like, Chad. To be fair, Chad has become a heel very, very quickly. I mean, he's become a very, like, what, very not cheered heel. I don't know how do you say it, but yeah, a
yeah,
big, big heel right now because he's getting the "you suck" chants all the time,
yeah, the
and people
use of
just hate him now.
chants are.
Kurt Angle.
I'm so glad the crowd actually did that, because
Yeah,
just reminds me of Kurt Angle and all
yeah,
that.
yeah. So
Might make his own version of Team Angle, which would
yeah,
be pretty sick.
yeah. I mean, even the Creed brothers are Olympians, right? Are they? They're not Olympians.
I think
No, no,
so.
no. They aren't. I think. He's an Olympian, I'm sure. I think Chad Gable is an Olympian, and then it'll be a nice faction with the Creed brothers. Right? It'll be interesting,
Yeah.
uh, and I can't wait for Otis to be pushed now, right? Because he's such an awesome wrestler. I love Otis. He's so like it's like a teddy bear, right? You can hug him all the time. Uh, but yeah, I think Sami winning the championship. So hopefully, I don't know. Do we want to change? Yeah, I want to change in title just to spice it up because I think Sammy's had a good reign.
Yeah.
Uh, maybe he loses it randomly on a Raw or SmackDown, right, and then he gets it back or whatever because uh, he's an awesome wrestler. Sammy is just an awesome. This spot, right? This triple suplex spot was amazing.
Yeah.
This was awesome.
That was crazy. That could
Uh,
have went so wrong.
yeah,
But
and even Bronson Reed did the whole flip as well. He didn't just land on his head. He did the whole almost moonsault out of this and landed on his face on the other side. So Chad Gable is super strong, man. So So yeah, let's see what happens to the Alpha Academy. What happens to Sami Zayn? Whether Bronson Reed gets another opportunity. And yeah, let's see how this feud goes in the future.
Yeah, hopefully it's good.
Yeah. So I think that was on the title match for Intercontinental Championship. Then we had the King and Queen of the Ring. First, the Queen of the Ring matches. So the Nia Jax versus Lara Valkyria. So
Hmm.
to be fair, I think I wasn't sure by the way this match was going as it was progressing. I wasn't sure that Nia is going to win, right? But Lara made a very good fist out of it, if I can say like that, right? So
Yeah, yeah. Liva's moveset is pretty good to be honest.
yeah,
But like, doing those moves to Nia Jax didn't really seem to like phase her
yeah,
in the slightest. So
yeah.
I was like, yeah, there's no way she's winning. But I mean, I kind of wanted her to win because then it would be like a very good like rookie year, going from NXT to the main roster and then winning something in, not even the first year, the first couple of months, but
Yeah,
it's still a good match though. I like the spots, but the ending, she absolutely got squashed.
yeah, yeah. That is really really a sick spot. That is. I think I've never seen the annihilator being that sort of annihilating to a person. So yeah, awesome match overall. Nia now Queen of the Ring. She gets a title opportunity against Bailey. So I don't know who do you have winning that feud. So do you think Bailey
Uh,
retains?
I think Bailey retains, but Triple H brought Nia back because obviously she improved in the ring, outside the ring, and all that. So, you know, Triple H might go either way, but I think he will probably make Nia win it
That's what
and
it
then
might be.
have a good run for a couple of months.
Yeah,
Because I don't know who would be the next champion. Maybe Tiffany cashes in.
yeah,
That is a good shout. But
yeah,
yeah, let's just see how this develops because Naya on the mic is pretty good. She
yeah,
just needs a little bit of improvements. But overall, very, very solid tournament of the Queen of the Ring.
yeah.
So hopefully
Very true,
it
very true. Like
it
I mean,
boosts
Lyra
her.
coming to the finals as well is a very nice sign that I mean the new talent is being pushed as well, and I think
Yeah.
Naya deserved something because I think she lost at Elimination Chamber against Rhea, right? So
Hmm.
and I think she did not have a WrestleMania,
No, no,
right?
she
She wasn't
didn't.
on the WrestleMania card, so I think she did deserve some sort of push because I think she's been very good after she's come back. She's almost beaten almost everybody she's been with, right?
Yeah,
So I
that
think it
is
was a
true.
good choice for her to be the Queen of the Ring, and I think even me, like, what do you think? Triple H might just book her to be the champion, and I think yeah, I think Bailey's reign is done.
Yeah,
I don't
lots
like
of
Bailey's
people
run
would,
anymore.
but like it's not even that bad. Like
Yeah,
Naya's actually improved in the ring, so
yeah. So yeah, let's see if Bailey retains. I don't know when that match happens. Potentially Clash of the
SummerSlam.
Castle or SummerSlam. Yeah, maybe. I would even book it a Clash of the Castle. I've had enough of
Yeah,
Bailey's reign to be honest. I hate her music. Right, that's what it is. I
yeah.
wish I wanted her to get back into the hugger Bailey. Right, this is what I wanted because that's not there. I don't want
I
her
don't know
reign
if that's gonna
anymore.
happen. I mean, in her song it says role model, but I don't think she's really a good role
Yeah,
model.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, her thing has not been so great. Uh,
But like, I don't mind it. Some people's theme songs are worse.
no, I mean her theme song on one side, but I think her reign has not been
Oh
that
yeah,
great. The I think she and the Naomi feud wasn't because it just wasn't so great. Maybe she would have had a feud with Tiffany, would have been better because now we don't know what's happened to Naomi, and we don't know what's happened to Tiffany as well. She looks like she's going to feud against Bianca now.
yeah.
So it feels kind of empty after because until WrestleMania, her story was awesome, right? After that, it's
Mm.
been almost like the Cody one, right? It's in a little bit
It's
of a
like
love.
you won the championship. Now what?
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully, Nia becomes a champion, and then we can have like a heel women's championship run.
Yeah.
Uh, Yeah, so cool. Moving on to the next one, we had Randy Orton versus Gunther. God, this was such a beautiful, like old school match. Just
Yeah,
love
the
this
match was
match.
actually very good.
Yeah, it's a slow pace, so much of storytelling, and Gunther's chops on Randy. Really, I
Yeah,
mean, the way he was
I
selling
would
it,
not like to take a chop from Gunther. It would be.
it's just mad, man. The chop as a move itself, I think, is so it's not like a bump, right? It's almost like a slap, but like a
Yeah.
very hard slap and on the flesh. So it's almost ripping your skin, right? So yeah, God, look at that. Um, yeah, but I think again, Gunther winning was, I think, according to me, the right call.
Yeah, but a very controversial finish to the
Finish,
match.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, Randy Orton's shoulders weren't down.
yeah,
Well, his shoulder weren't down.
yeah,
But I think Triple H addressed this and he said, "Oh, you can just have a rematch. I don't really want a rematch. I think,
yeah,
they could just leave it and Randy could say, "Oh, I didn't really get pinned, so
yeah.
you're not the king," or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know whether it was
But
done
yeah,
intentionally to protect Randy in a way, because he did kick out of an RKO, right? I mean,
yeah,
as in, he didn't kick. There were two RKOs first of all, and then somehow he just hit his leg, right? Yeah, the finish was a little iffy, but yeah, the overall match was awesome because they couldn't have Randy tap out of Gunther,
yeah,
right?
that
That
is
that
true.
would have been very
No,
unlikely to happen. So yeah, super happy with the match. Uh, yeah, most of the match was that the selling, right? He was selling his back injury and neck, and
yeah.
yeah, I mean this clip looks bad. Right, it looks
Why
like a
is it
bad
like that?
injury. Yeah, the leg seems to have, yeah, just broken there. Uh, but yeah, I don't know again now what happens to Gunther. He now faces Damien or Drew potentially, right? Because that match was announced.
Yeah,
So I want him to have another title reign, dude. So it's time, but not a. If he has it as long as he did the IC championship and he beats all the people again, he's gonna be a super wrestler, right? So Gunther has an awesome future ahead of him,
yeah.
and
Bright future ahead of him.
he also has this intention to face Brock Lesnar, right? So
Mm.
if he wins, there's a potential for Brock coming back and then him having the feud with Gunther.
Yeah,
So that'd be nice.
I hope he comes back.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So I want to see Brock getting chopped by Gunther and see how he reacts.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Yeah, so let's see how Triple H uh, takes
Also,
Gunther's.
also, Gunther didn't even wear the crown. It
Yeah, he
was
didn't
like
wear the crown. Yeah, exactly.
it was like he didn't even need it. He didn't care about it.
Yeah, that's very true. He was just looking at it. Yeah, he never wore it. Even on the when Byron was asking him about what he felt, he was like, he didn't wear it at all. So Gunther is another. He's awesome, man. He's different. He's not like any other wrestlers. I would say he's just a little different. Uh, so yeah. So that's on the Randy King of the Ring match and the King of the Ring tournament. Moving on finally to the main event of the PLE. Again, obvious winner, but what an awesome
Yeah,
match. You know?
10 out of 10 match.
Yeah, yeah. This guy has to get his praise, man. I don't know whatever he does personally. He has a lot of things which he does, which a lot of people don't like. But he's awesome in the ring, though. You got to give him that. But yeah. So I don't know. Overall, do you have any other comments on the match? I think that they had the brass knucks segments, and
Yeah,
there's the referee piece. He shouting at Michael Cole. There's so many things happening during the match, right? So, so it was pretty good. I mean, I love this match.
yeah. All the spots were executed with perfection. Yeah. Also, Michael Cole and Logan Paul. That sequence was actually pretty funny. And also Cody Rhodes hitting the vertebraker.
Yeah,
In WWE, I would not expect that because it's a very dangerous move that could
yeah,
go wrong. Like,
Yeah, that's
in an
true.
instant. But Cody Rhodes is a safe wrestler, so he wouldn't really hurt Logan. The finish was pretty good. Obviously he hits the triple
Yeah,
crossroads. Also Logan Paul, doing his signature frog splash on the
yeah,
announcement table. So yeah, pretty good. It reminds me of when he did it to Roman.
yeah. I mean, that's why I
Logan
think every
Paul's just
time he
such a
comes
good
to,
wrestler.
sorry to interrupt. So what I was going to say is every time he comes to Saudi, I think that's a thing. So
Yeah,
every Saudi event, he's going to come and do some crazy spot like that. Um, I mean, if you look at the slip, it's actually pretty well done, right? So he has his head back. So Cody is an awesome wrestler. I love this move. I don't know if this is going to happen with every wrestler, uh,
yeah.
but
Also the
yeah,
low blow as well, and then the brass knuckles.
yeah,
And then that comedian got involved. I like that.
yeah,
I like how guests of that PLE get involved, like Bad Bunny, and then this
yeah.
could, I forgot his name, but if I knew his name, I would say it.
Al
But
Haj something Hajjaj,
yeah,
Al
so
Ibrahim Hajjaj, I think,
and
something like
then
that.
Logan shouting at him, "Oh, I don't even know who you are." It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
And then and he was like, "Oh." Cody Rhodes said, "Oh, I'm Cody Rhodes, bitch," and then hit the
and they hit the three crossroads.
triple crossroads. So pretty good way to the sequence of the ending was pretty good. Obviously, we knew Cody Rhodes would win,
Yeah,
but overall, excellent match. Probably one of Logan's best matches.
yeah, agree.
Maybe that's a hot take for some people, but in my personal opinion, it was very good. And this whole event, some of it was predictable. Obviously, King and Queen of the Ring wasn't predictable in
Yeah,
a way,
yeah. I
but
think the IC one was the one which we weren't quite sure who was going to win, and I think that was the
mhm.
only one. Otherwise, the rest of it was yeah relatively predictable. But I think still
Also
solid matches.
yeah, no Uncle Howdy.
Yeah,
Obviously, he wasn't going to debut here.
we did have the
It's
QR
definitely going to
code
be
though,
at
isn't
Clash of
it?
the Castle because this Saudi crowd really would not get
Yeah,
Uncle Howdy. So I'm excited for Clash because they're going to debut there, and then let's see who their first opponent is.
yeah.
Hopefully, they don't lose. I don't think it's going to be Cody because they
No, I
would
don't think
definitely
so.
lose
I
that
think
feud.
it's gonna
But
go towards the tag teams first. I think, right?
yeah,
Maybe the Awesome Truth, you know.
maybe.
So we did have the QR code though. I think in one of the matches. I don't remember which one.
Yeah, in Bronson's entrance,
Right.
I
Yeah.
think the QR code was a phone call, and then it was like a FaceTime or something like that. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I think they were playing 2K.
Right.
I don't I don't know what's wrong with that, but
Right.
yeah, pretty good teaser, and I'm just excited for them to debut.
Yeah. Same here.
Hopefully, it's not like disappointing. Hopefully, it actually is worth the wait.
Yeah. Even the entrance. I think Uncle Howdy did come once. I think just before Wyatt left because of his injury. He did come once, right? So
Yeah.
it was pretty nice at that time. Wyatt's entrance after he came back was so good
hmm
with the door and everything. Yeah, I mean, in terms of Cody, what do you see happening to him after this?
Uh, AJ wants an opportunity, so I think they're gonna do Cody versus AJ
Yeah, I wouldn't
at
mind that to
Clash.
be honest. I think
But I
AJ
don't
needs
think
to come into
AJ
the
can
spotlight,
afford another loss. But I don't know.
or maybe he doesn't lose clean, right? Something like that,
Yeah,
or
disqualification or
even
count out. Count out actually is a good shout.
yeah.
Like a double count out or something like
What
that.
if Cody loses? He's not losing until The Rock comes back, isn't it? He's just going to
Yeah.
keep this championship for a long time. Uh, and Logan Paul, hopefully, I think someone take the title away or defend it each week, right? You cheat and win,
Mm.
that's fine, but defend it hopefully frequently and
Hopefully he'll be at Clash at the Castle. I think he will.
yeah, yeah, and then for a title match, right? And if I'll be happy even if he retains. I mean,
Yeah.
if he comes on every week and then does something, it'll be nice.
Like he doesn't even have to come on, just do like promo packages or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. At least that.
Like
Yeah, it's true.
we all I'm saying, we need LA Knight as United States
Yeah,
Championship. You know,
100% agree.
he is
100%
so
agree.
over. You need to give him a championship
Yeah,
because without a championship, he like, what's the point? He's like, oh yeah, I'm LA Knight, yeah, that's it. No championship,
Yeah,
nothing, you know. But I'm hoping for LA Knight versus Logan Paul
yeah.
at
Do it at Clash
SummerSlam.
of the Castle. Give LA Knight the championship, and that'll be a
Yeah,
nice, it'll be a
probably
nice
at
good thing.
Clash of the Castle, you get a better reaction than SummerSlam.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as quickly as possible, right? Just do it.
Yeah,
Because I think
that's very true.
he's going to go with Carmelo Hayes. I don't know what happens. So like, I mean, we there's lots to look forward to. I think right, wrestling is
Yeah.
never been so good. I think we have so many stars, so many things to look forward to.
And then when The Rock and Roman comes back, it's all gonna be very exciting.
The
So,
bloodline thing, yeah,
yeah, the whole bloodline thing probably will ramp up, in a couple of months with, Jacob Fatu debuting and other people. So I'm actually looking forward to that.
we still have the Usos reunion to happen. That
Exactly, yeah. But,
yeah,
Jimmy has to actually get better.
yeah,
Hopefully he does.
yeah.
Or maybe it's just a fake injury, but I don't
I
know.
think it's a fake injury, right? Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't try and injure him that I don't think that spot which they did with the chair can be
Yeah.
sort of. I mean, they might have done it just to sort of sell the fact that he got injured, but if the yeah, he shouldn't have been that bad that he actually got injured. They wouldn't do that to their brothers, right?
Yeah.
Outside kayfabe, I hope. Uh, cool. So I think that's a wrap up of the King of the Ring, right? And like we've been speaking about, lots to look forward to in the next few weeks,
Mhm.
and the build up for Clash of the Castle. We already have our main event, not main event, maybe one of the matches.
Well, yeah, it's definitely gonna be the main event, to be
Yeah,
honest. I think there's no other match that is deserving of the main event because, Damien versus Drew is a match that we all want to see because, obviously Drew's gonna win. Well, not obviously. Triple H's booking can go either way.
yeah. Until maybe
Because
Seth comes back at Clash of the
maybe.
Castle, you know?
Or CM Punk,
Yeah, yeah.
does
Anything's
something.
possible. Anything's possible in the Triple H era.
Yeah, that is very true. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Ringside Recap. We will be back next week, so make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notifications so you get notified every time we upload. So, see you guys in the next one. Bye.